Hey superheroes, today I want to teach you one thing that's going to turn you into a total fitness ninja when it comes to building meals that burn fat and build muscle all the time in any environment under any circumstances. In other words, when you first start a fitness journey, having tools like a meal plan and a recipe book are great, and you should all have those from me. The problem is when life throws a curveball at you or you just want to live life. For instance, what if you're at work and there's a client lunch? You have to go out and you have to take care of your business. What do you eat then? That's not on your meal plan. Or what if you're at work and you forgot to bring lunch? That happens, right? You have to go to the grocery store and grab something. What are you going to get that's going to sustain your energy, feed your muscles, and starve your fat? Or maybe you're on vacation and like me, you want to stay lean and energetic and feel good while on vacation. You're going to enjoy some treat foods, but you want to stay on track. Guess what? All of that food that's at the hotel or the resort or the restaurants, that's not on your meal plan. So what are you going to eat? Or even something as simple as forgetting to go to the grocery store and you come home at night and you don't have any of the food that you have on your meal plan for the recipes that you have from your personal trainer, me. And so what are you going to do? You've got some weird random assortment of food in your house. How do you build a meal that's going to work for you? It's going to give you energy. It's going to build muscle. It's going to starve your fat. How are you going to do that? I'm going to teach you one thing right now. It's going to give you all the tools you need, and you will never be lost again. You will be so confident that in any experience that you go through in life, you will be able to build a balanced meal that's going to help you achieve your goals. Now, one thing I do want to always point out is there's a difference between being focused on achieving some stuff and just enjoying life. Sometimes that's the case. So look, when holidays come up, birthdays, a lot of times on vacation, there are moments where we just need to eat stuff that's not on our plan, and that's totally fine. I'm talking about the 90% of the time when you should be on your plan because you have things that you're trying to accomplish in life that's important to you. You have a body that you're trying to build and a person that you're trying to build who has important things to do in life, and 90% of the time you should be doing things that get you that. So that's what we're talking about here. This isn't what you need to eat when you go over to your parents for the holidays. We're talking about the 90% of the time when you want more energy, less body fat, more muscle, faster recovery from workouts, less pain, better sleep, better digestion, all of that stuff. So here's how simple this is. At Shogun Fitness, we teach a protein-first approach. In other words, the most important nutrient is protein, the right amount for you. Protein helps us build muscle, recover from workouts and be less sore, raises our metabolism, it helps us feel full when we're in a calorie deficit, and it helps prevent the other food we eat from being stored as fat. So protein is number one, and here's the thing, protein doesn't tend to show up in significant amounts in our daily life out in the world. We have to make a conscious decision to get it. Now you should all have a grocery list from me that has the highest quality protein sources on it, all the best lean proteins. One thing that you want to do as you master your fitness is learn to identify the best lean proteins. So you should know what those are. These are things like fish, chicken, turkey, yogurt, all that good stuff. Egg whites, you should know what they are. If you know the best sources of lean protein, then the first thing you do is in building a meal in any circumstance. So let's just say, for instance, that you're at a client lunch and you're looking at the menu at the restaurant. The first thing you ask yourself is, what's my protein? Now, we want one serving of protein in this balanced meal that we're building. For each of you, a serving of protein for females is about 20 to 30 grams, and for males, it's about 30 to 40 grams on average. But here's what makes this so easy. That serving of protein for you is roughly the size and thickness of your palm. So that's going to be about 4 to 6 ounces of protein for most people, and that's the perfect amount. And if we can build a meal around this one serving of protein, the size and thickness of your palm, we are off to a great start. This will totally work every single time. So the first thing you do looking at the menu is, what's my protein source? We need to identify a lean protein. Once again, go back to the list, go back to the video that I shot of my top 9 protein snacks. But for instance, if you're in a restaurant, salmon is a great choice. And a salmon fillet in a restaurant is going to be 4 to 6 ounces. It's going to be the size and thickness of your palm. So you order the salmon and it's going to be the right size. But this also works if you're building a meal at home. Maybe you've got some fish in the fridge. Well, what am I going to make? First thing, size and thickness of my palm, salmon. Or it could be some tilapia. Same thing. Size and thickness, one top tilapia steak, size and thickness 4 to 6 ounces is the perfect amount of protein for you. It's even simpler if you do things like watch my video on my rock and roll chicken. So you make chicken tenderloins or chicken breasts at home, make it flavorful, make it juicy and delicious the way that I do. You'll be excited to eat it. That's the whole key to success here. But if you do that, 1 serving of chicken, roughly the size and thickness of your palm, 4 to 6 ounces, the perfect amount of protein for you to build a meal around. This is even better if you go to the grocery store, you're gonna grab something at lunch. You're gonna go right up to the deli counter and you're gonna get 4 to 6 ounces of roast chicken or turkey breast. It comes in lots of different great flavors, and it can even be low sodium, although I'm not typically that concerned about the sodium content, but 4 to 6 ounces is 1 serving, and this is the perfect amount of protein for you to build a meal around. Once you identify your protein source, then you're going to choose a healthy carbohydrate. And also on that grocery list that you should all have from me is the top healthy carbohydrates that are gonna help you sustain your energy and stay in fat burning mode. And you're going to choose a roughly equal amount, the size and thickness of your palm, as that protein. And those two things together are going to form the core of your meal. So for instance, it could be some whole grain bread, like Dave's Killer Thin Slice bread. Dave's Killer Thin Slice Power Seed bread, which is what I love. It's 80 calories per slice. 1 slice of that, 1 piece. Guess what? We have that with our chicken breast. There's the core of our meal. What happens is when we pair the protein and the carbs together, we're going to have balanced energy. Our digestion is going to feel better. We're actually going to use the protein in order to build muscle, and we will use the carbohydrates for energy, which is exactly what we want in a balanced meal that keeps us in burn mode. For another example, rice. 1 serving of rice, the size and thickness of your palm, is 4 to 6 ounces. That's all it is, guys. You choose your protein source, 4 to 6 ounces, the size and thickness of your palm, and then your carbohydrate, healthy carbohydrate source, the same amount, 1-to-1 ratio. You can build millions and millions of meal combinations like this. You've got things like pasta, 1 serving of pasta, 4 to 6 ounces. Have that with your chicken breast. Look at that, boom, that's your core of your meal. And then you just add on the flavor, spices, sauces, and then you fill in the rest of the plate with vegetables. I promise you, if you build meals like this, your stomach is gonna feel fantastic. Your digestion is gonna be great. Your energy is gonna be awesome for the next 3 to 5 hours, and you're going to stay in fat burning mode, and you can be fully confident. You don't have to worry at all. You don't have to be concerned if this is fitting my goals or my macros. They fit your macros, they fit your goals. Don't even worry about it. 1-to-1 ratio, 1 serving of protein, 1 serving of healthy carbohydrates. Another great thing, obviously, you can do is fruit. People always ask me about fruit. Listen, fruit has sugar in it, but guess what? All carbohydrates are sugar. We use that for energy, and we will not store it as fat if we combine it with the right amount of protein. So one of my go-tos, if I'm ever stuck out, and maybe sometimes I'm doing a road trip, and so I'm gonna stop by a Safeway and grab some food for the road, again, meal, snack, it doesn't matter, protein first. So I go right up to the deli counter, I get some of my favorite thin sliced 4 to 6 ounces of roast turkey or roast chicken, and then I go and I grab a piece of fruit, 4 to 6 ounces, 1 serving. A banana, half a banana is 1 serving, 4 to 6 ounces. You pair those together. Grapes, one of my favorites, so easy to eat in the car, right? Grapes and deli meat is a great lunch. It's delicious. And then you get sauces. You get some mustard, you get some horseradish, you get any kind of stuff like that. Grab some veggies along with this. You can make a salad if you want. Blueberries, dude, load up on the blueberries. So many antioxidants, so much good healthy stuff in the blueberries. So you get a cup of blueberries and you get some deli turkey, but bam, I mean, come on, this is like delicious. And then finally, things like non-fat Greek yogurt. Look, this little 5-ounce tub of non-fat Greek yogurt has 15 grams of protein in it. You're already over halfway to your protein goal right there, boom. And then anything else you add, same thing, a little fruit and yogurt. There's your snack, so simple. Always protein first and then healthy carb. And finally, egg whites. 1 cup of egg whites and then 1 egg, scramble that together. That's gonna fit all of your guys' macros for your protein needs in a snack or a meal. And then you have that with, guess what? Some steel cut oats. 4 to 6 ounces, there's your portion right there. 1-to-1 ratio, it's amazing. I just posted a recipe for steel cut mango coconut oats. And it's the same thing. You do that with a scrambled egg white and an egg, and you're in a perfectly balanced meal that's gonna sustain your energy and keep you in fat burning mode while building your muscle. You don't even have to worry about logging it if you're in the middle of a project or a busy day or on vacation. You can just be confident that if you choose 1 portion of a lean, healthy protein, and then you choose 1 portion, the same size of a healthy carbohydrate, you have the beginnings of a balanced meal. Fill in the rest of your plate with vegetables. Put on some hot sauce on that sucker. You're gonna enjoy life, you're gonna feel great, you'll be confident that you're achieving your goals, and you will be a true fitness ninja, able to prevail, think on your feet, and win in any circumstance. You guys are awesome.